Hi there, it's Janice Thompson from JazzleDazzleCraft.co.uk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator and I live and work in Scotland. Hi Valerie, and you come, yeah, the fire's on and we need it tonight in Scotland anyway. The same in Ireland. It's freezing. Sound off here. iPad so I can see what's happening here. Here we go. Whoa, I feel shivery. I've got, this gave me adverts. Come on, skip ad. I don't want to watch adverts. I want to see who's coming in to see what's happening. All right, so it's just a simple one today. Just Sunday stamping, keeping it simple. Thought I'd get organised for, excuse me, while I move things about here. Just getting a wee bit organised for that. The big festival coming up in about 3 or 4 weeks. Hi Sue. No rocket science tonight, girls. So if you're looking for rocket science, it's not happening here. Not capable of rocket science just now. Just some simple stamping. I'm just going to make some tags. I've got some ink out. I've got a few blocks with I've got a few Christmas stamp sets, which I might use bits from each. At the moment I've got that pine stamp out. I've got the snowman season's got this to and from, which is great for tags. Don't know if I might use from anything from the whimsical trees. We'll have a look. I'm just playing. Oh no, Suzanne, that's just like, oh yeah. Actually tonight is hashtag simple stamping and probably Christmas season. That's, do you know, they're out, they're on my desk. I'm ready really to pack up Christmas, but I better get some tags. I do actually need a few more cards. So I've also got this, which is so handy if you need to make a lot of tags, our tag punches. This is not the only tag punch we've got, but this is just so handy. So what I've done is I've had the leftovers a pack of our 6x6 craft paper pack, and there's 20 sheets of this in a pack, so it really is quite handy. So I am going to be wrapping up this year's Christmas presents for those folk who are not getting money, because yeah, shopping's not the most pleasurable experience at the moment. So some people, especially the teenage kids, whatever, will just be getting money to do this year. But what I've done is I've cut a piece. Well, I've done quite a lot of cards and I think I've used them up. I still need a few more, but yeah, I'm kind of over it. I think because we crafters start so early, demonstrating all the Christmas sets, by the time we're ready to do our own, we're over it, we're done. But that's just the way it is. Anyway, these are cut 2 inches by 4 inches. I've got 12 of them here cut, so you get 4 out of a sheet of card, and then you've got a little square here 2 by 2, so I might think of something to do. I've kept them, who knows what I'll do with them. So it really is just firing them in, and look, beautiful top. So if you've got a batch to do, cut them all and get one of your kids to sit and do this, or your husband while he's, or man or partner or whatever you've got, whoever in your household that's not interested in actual craft and could do this bit for you. Hey Wendy, you're bathing the kids. Oh, what fun. I've had the grandchildren overnight and just took them back this afternoon, but mine are a wee bit older. They do so much for themselves now. It's been a pleasure, I have to say. I've really enjoyed having them, but I won't lie, I'm shattered. A lot of talking. and a lot of giggle and a lot of fun we've had. Well, their mummy was starting her 40th birthday celebrations. My baby girl should be 40 on the 17th of December, but she had a night out with pals last night. So yeah. So I am going to wrap up what presents I'm going to wrap. I am actually going to wrap them in craft paper, not our craft paper, but the kind that you get on a roll. I'll be wrapping the presents in that and tying them up with real red ribbon. And it actually looks nice, so I thought if it makes some really nice tags. Some of the little ones will, the parcel paper will get stamped on as well. It's a time thing. Because I haven't actually bought the gifts yet, I don't know what size of wrapping paper I'm going to need. I've got a couple of rolls of that craft. So do you think that look quite stylish? As I say, this is simple stamping tonight. I think I might have cut that one a wee bit wide, so just want to make sure it's in the channel. You can always look from the back to make sure. So you can see that that one was a little wide. I must have cut a little bit squint, but do you know what? We can live with that. So as you say, I've nearly cut them all, and then we'll stamp on them. So it might not be a long one tonight. But no two tags will be the same. What a pretty top that is, isn't it? And this way they're quite a decent size. You've got, you know, room to enjoy your stamping. I'm just getting all the bits and putting them in the bin rather than on the floor. How's that for novelty in my craft room? Hi Gina, and you come. I just hope that no one's disappointed with the... Do you know what, those simple stamping is what it's all about, you know. I love just stamping. So I have got, let me see, let's just start off. Well, we'll use what's out at the moment, and we might change. I'll do something similar. Hi Helen, and you come. So I've got my soft suede. Have you all got a wee seat by the fire? Because if you're in Scotland tonight, you're cold. Oh my. And I feel heart sorry for the people who have no power at the moment. That storm Arwen knocked out, and they haven't managed to. A lot of people in the UK still haven't got power. Paper packaging tied up with string. Yes, these are a few of my favourite things too. Scare you. But you guys can sing round the fire. So this one I'm just going to put the sentiment in the middle. I am using, because I did reach for an early espresso, however it needs re-inked, so we'll leave it where it is for the moment. And then I've got this one that came from, I mean obviously just you look through your stamp sets to see what you've got. These branches are from Evergreen Elegance, and again we're using garden green. I know some of the people, Gina, have been over a week without power. It isn't good at all. I can't imagine how that feels. Can't have a hot shower. And I mean, in this day and age, we do take that for granted, don't we? At least I do. I don't know why it's taken them so long to get the power back on. I think maybe not got enough guys to get out there. -22. Oh, that's gold, Gina. That's gold. Oh no, Jenny, well, you stay in and keep that sniffle to yourself. Right, so even just like that is okay, but let's, do you know, it's Christmas time, let's have some berries and things in here. Let's get another I'm looking for blocks. No matter how many blocks I get out, it's never enough. So this wee stem here is from, it must be from, I don't know, where's it from? Oh, it's from the poinsettia. From poinsettia petals. They're pretty. These are pretty too. I've got that one out as well. So there's loads there. The wishes, the worm wishes comes from that as well. So this, I like this because, look, you ink up the stem in brown. Just drop it in anywhere. I mean, each tag's just be different, so you can just enjoy the process. Have a bit of playtime. Oh, Glenna, in you come. Not much dazzle in me today. Not very dazzling today. Right. So I'm just inking up the berries that go with this in real red, and then just having to remember which way round they go. I think they kind of go that way. Just line them up. You can see that I like these because I used them a lot last year. See, it just adds that little bit of zing there. Hi Tammy. Make sure everyone's got a hot drink and a seat by the fire. Just shifty along when someone new comes in. Oh, Glenna, you're so sweet. Aye. My JazzleDazzles got up and dazzled away. I don't know where. Right, let's line these up. Stop blethering, Janice. Sometimes I think it's the dark days before Christmas just seem to take the energy from you, don't they? So there you go. And on the back of that one, we'll put the wee stamp here, to and from. So just turn it over so you can write on the back. So you just put your to and from, just a nice wee touch there, isn't it? And you can always add a wee bit extra stamping on there. Do you know, there's nothing to stop you just putting a wee bit of greenery along the edge. You want to leave yourself space to write, but you know, a bit of greenery at the top and the bottom where you're not going to write. There's a cool tag. So that's, for those who have come in a wee bit later, that's all we're doing tonight. It's just, so we can maybe use different stamps. We can use the hydrangea one. No, poinsettia even. Yep. You've got all different things you can put. Yeah, so this, I don't know how long is this Merry Christmas. Of relaxed type of thing to sit and do. You could get the kids to join in this one because it is simple stamping. I don't have enough blocks. I just don't have enough out. See what I'm doing here. So again, let's see. Give some big Merry Christmas. We can put that in our red. And again, you can choose whatever colours you want to use, but just and we'll pop the to and from on the back, so you can have it either direction. And what we're going to, we've got the big poinsettia here, so we could, yeah, it won't last long though, Helen. I saw that remark. You can, if you're betting kind of people, you can kind of bet how long it's going to be before I'm covered. but we all know it won't take long. And then what other kind of greenery have we got? There's another kind of pine branch that's come from somewhere. I think this one comes from Christmas season. So just bring a wee bit of green in. You just play. And what else? We got pine cones somewhere. Yeah, we've got wee pine cones here, so quite big, aren't they? Maybe a bit big for that. We'll keep them for another. I don't think I've got a set this year that's got little pine cones. Oh, I have. I think Peaceful Plaid has got little ones, has it not? Oh, your poor cat. Hi, Shirley. And you come fires on. I bet you're cold, Shirley. I think there's a little pine cones in here. See, you just have to know what stamp sets you've got. There's 2 or 3 wee stamps here. But see, there's this one. I think these two together are supposed to look like a pine cone, but I'm sorry. That looks like something completely different when you stamp it, so I won't be using it. But I'll use this little one. Oh, that's nice. Quite. I like a wee pine cone. Oh, it is really cold. Yeah, it was pretty in the blue sky today, but whoa. Hi, Stampin' Butterflies, in you come. So, you've not missed me. I'm only just getting started. So, this is the third one, I think. I did one to start us off, and then, as I say, I'm just making it up as I go along. Well, that's what I thought, Glenna. Honestly, do you know what? You can't stamp that on your Christmas tags, can you? Of course it is, Lynn. Do you know what I was thinking? I know who Stampin' Butterflies is, and I couldn't remember. I was hoping to get there, but you reminded me. It's our Lynn. Hiya. Oh, I'm hopeless. Absolutely hopeless. Right, so let's just... I didn't do before we start. I didn't get my chamois wet ready to wear near my craft desk yesterday with having the littlies. Amy and I did other things. Yeah, we did do some crafty things, but not here at my craft desk. So my chamois is brick hard. So I've just used that cloth and just right so. If we put the Merry Christmas on in the soft suede, and then we ink up this in the real red, stamp off, and then on. Oh, maybe I should have that further up so everyone can see what I'm doing. You see, then that looks like it's behind. It's quite nice that way. And then we need a bit kind of holly leaves or something. I've got those big leaves, but I don't really want them. What have we got in here? Oh, there's leaves here that look a bit like holly leaves as well. So see, it's really just raking amongst what you've got. Actually thinking just those bits will be fine. Right, and then we'll just take some greenery. stamp off and on, off and on, off and on. And that looks fine on its own, doesn't it? It's just, and on the craft parcels it'll look fine. And then we need our to and from. Do you know where they've gone? There we go. To and from. Oh, what other sentiments could we put on? North Pole delivery. Oh, dottage. Of course we could have some dottage. We'll go back for dottage in a minute. I think then, I'm not sure, but I'm wondering if this North Pole delivery is too big for these tags. I was freezing earlier on. I've got the heat and the fire on and everything. Now I'm too warm. Can't win, can we? I'm going to put that diagonal so it's all on. Yay, that'll fit. You're right, we do need some dottage, Glenna darling. I'll get some in a moment. I'm going to have to take my jumper off. Excuse me a moment. Don't worry, there's something underneath it. Oh, this is camera, just everything's squint today. I can't get anything right. Is that better or worse? Oh goodness. Ah. And I've got lag. It's just not right at all. So that might be better now. That looks a bit better. I think I knocked you all out of view. Right, let's pop this off. Right, North Pole delivery. Hey, there's some dottage here. There's that tree dottage. Or we could look out some proper dottage, I think. Where's my colour and contour? Or it'll be under C for colour, Janice. Let's bring some dottage in. Because Glenna's here, we need dottage in her honour. The North Pole deliveries, yeah, that's in. So I've got about 7 stamp sets out now, you know, but I'm sure most of you can provide that too. So we'll go back and put some dottage on these ones. We can't have you living without dottage there, so let's see what happens here. Hi Heather, and you come. How are you in Canada? We've got 2 Canadians in the house now, I think. Where are you, Glenna? Are you in Canada too? I'm kind of mixed up, I think. Right, we have dotted that one. Actually, this would be quite good to dotty it. Just, yeah, so that's 3 Ginas in Canada, Heather's in Canada, And Glenna, this is obviously a good time for you Canadians. There we go. Dotteraged. I think. Yes, afternoon. There you go, dotaged tags. I like this one, it's my favourite so far actually. I think I might go back to doing some more with these berries. I try different things and then sometimes it's just something you like the best too. Glenna, thanks for that because the dottage makes all the difference. You're in Alberta, you're in Toronto, and you're in Nova Scotia. I need to get my atlas out because I'm kind of a bit lost. I'm not very clever at all that. Right, we've got this lovely wee pine branch that's from one of the sets. I know not which one, I can't remember. Nightmare, haven't I? Right, look, I've got all my blocks everywhere and I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Didn't take long. Look, there's a ink starting to appear now. Yeah, I speak to people, they tell me where they are and then I forget. That's the issue. Right, I think I might just do something here. I wonder. See, the wee pine cone's kind of lost, so I'm wondering. This is a lot bigger, but let's just... That's not quite right, but never mind. If you don't try, you don't know. Okay, so right, so Gina's in the middle between the two of you. Not so sure about that, but never mind. Yeah, it's a big country you have over there. It's a big country. I like this pine branch. I'm going to bring that back in. The thing is, you just play away because do you know what? No one knows what you really were looking for. And then we'll sort this out because everything will be okay now because we've got Glenna and we've got dottage. Real red dottage, or does it look like there's been a murder in the pine trees? Oh, one day I'm going to get that train that goes along by the Rockies, the Rocky Mountaineer. I have taken one of the Amtraks halfway across America. I was on the Southern Chief. How are we doing? Just chit-chatting away. Yeah, I would like to go to the Rockies. Do you know we could, what we could do is we could charter the big train and have a crafty trip. We could all go stamping round along to the Rockies. Hi Darlene, and you come. So yeah, so let's do more of this one because this is the one I like. Right, let me see. Although, what about wishing you Christmas cheer and magical moments, or may the love of this season? Oh, that would be nice. Let's just play. Yay. Got terrible imagination, haven't I? Let's see what this one looks like. Hey Christine, oh, you 8 inches of snow in Wisconsin. Oh my gosh. I'm moaning about a flurry. May the love of the season warm your home and fill your heart. There you go. You just have to live off the warmth of the season. Where do you want to move to, Lynn? I don't think I want to move anywhere else. I love Scotland. But I like visiting. Because don't you think going visiting other places makes you appreciate your own home country more? Makes the heart grow fonder. You want to come across the pond? Okay. Hello, Elizabeth, and you... Oh, you're watching for the first time? Well, you're very welcome. You'll find a very warm welcome in here. We've got the fire on, so you can cozy on up. I believe it'll be quite cold in Utah just now as well, is it? I'm not sure. And do we put berries in here, or will we just go with dotage? Yeah, there is no place like home, but it is nice to go and see everywhere else. Yeah, please welcome Elizabeth on our first live with us. I think I've met you in other people's lives, so Elizabeth, I'm pretty sure. And just bring in some real red here with the splatter. Does the real red splatter work, or dotage work? Or, like I asked earlier, is it just like Murder in the Pine Forest? You were born on the wrong side of the pond. Oh, Lynn. Right, so that's another tag tagged. Did we put the to and from on the last one? Yeah, I totally understand that, Tammy, yeah. Yeah, because although Tammy's in Scotland just now, she is Canadian, so there's 4 of you. At least 4 Canadians here. And I'm assuming you 3 ladies that are in Canada are Canadians, but you might not be. I'm just assuming. Right, so there's another one done. We'll do another one with this nice sentiment. Who's too hot? I'm not too hot. Yeah, Elizabeth, I think that is from, yeah, Artful Stamping. Quite a lot of people that watch me watch Ruth. I say it's not rocket science tonight, it's just a little bit of happy stamping. Yep. Trying to decide what to use. Well, they migrated to America pretty grim in Scotland then, and they were being driven off their lands. So yeah, I'm not a huge history person, but the history's pretty bleak. where I think the first settlers must have had a very tough time. The history is horrendous. Right, and then I'm going to bring that wee berry thing in because I rather like it. Yeah, but with the wind factor, surely it feels a lot colder. This wee berry sprig from the poinsettia set is just beautiful. I absolutely love it. And then we'll put some berries on. So make a change from actually making tags as I need them, that I'll have a wee batch ready. Oh, that was a bit squint, but I'm not even going to just ignore it. When you're stamping, you can get your head right over the top and get it lined up properly. I did okay the first few, and then I did that one squint. It's just arty, but I'll just maybe just do it again just to, I just made it worse. Right, and then this, oops, maybe have a couple of wee, you can overdo it, but you know, just pop some pine cones in the bits just peeping in. See? I love this wee cutesy pine cone, I had forgotten about it. Right. Does it need dottage too? What do you think? Will we give this one red dottage or green dottage? Do you know what would be nice? Do you know what I'm thinking? Why don't we add a little bit of gold in here and really Christmasify it? What about gold dottage? Well, I do one with gold on and just see. Give me a second. Don't worry, Tammy, just give me a second. I've got my gold. Whoops. I've got my gilding flakes, I'm thinking. Some gold dottage would be good, so I just need to get my heat stick powder. Why did I do this? Why did I not? I said I was going to keep it simple. Heat and stick. I can't do simple, can I? Oh, your poor cat. Thanks, Jean. I'll not be long and I'll be finished, but you need to sort the cat, of course. Right, I'll just pop this out of the way just now. I'm thinking just give some of them some gold. We'll just use our emboss buddy. I always do this at the end here, but instead of just sticking with simple, I have to make it complicated. I need a bit of, scrap paper. I had here. Right, so we'll take the splatter stamp, give it a clean. I don't think my stamping mist is here, that would help. It's because I've not wet a chamois ready, so I've got some stamping mist and I'll just use that on here, just to get all that red off. Right, and then my Versamark. Cut what with a punch? Oh, Shirley. No, these are tags I'll use. Sorry, I missed the question. Sorry. Right, so I just used this craft paper and I got out of each sheet 4 pieces that are 2 inches by 4 inches, and then I have used my delightful tag topper. So I'm just using some Versamark ink, and I'm just going to put a few splatters around the edge, just to, you know, add that bit of Christmas luxury. Why not? Just to show you what would happen if you did do that, right? Have you, Shirley? You never told me about that visit. You must come over for coffee and tell me about that visit, because I'd love to go. What do I need now? Heat and stick powder. You tell I'm tired, eh? Because I'm forgetting what I'm doing here. After this, I'm going to put through, and I'm going to have some dinner, and then I'm going to sit and just watch telly till bedtime. Looks like snow at the moment. I'll just do this one, and then we'll put some thread on them. I've got the beautiful linen thread. Your daughter's coming with a new sausage dog puppy. Oh wow. Yeah, they can be quite entertaining wee dogs. Right, heat tool, where is it? Somebody's pinched my heat tool. Where are you? Come out. It's got wedged. I made myself a job here. Right. I'll set the house on fire one day doing this. As I pulled it out, it switched on. So don't breathe, because I'm going to open the gold leaf. I used this last night with Amy, and we used double-sided tape and added some of this onto some baubles. I had some plain purple baubles and I added this gold leaf, gilded leafing, or whatever it's called. Once you've got it to stick to where you want it sticking to, then just give it a good rub and get the excess off. This is just the old sponges that Stampin' Up used to do for I just keep these old tweezers and this old bit of sponge. Look at that. Just to add that wee bit of luxury. So you could do that with gold heat embossing, or you can do it with the gilding flakes. Doesn't that add just that wee bit of luxury? Let's spare the to and from gone. I think I've got a bit of a freeze. I hope you're not. I hope I've not frozen for you. Are we okay here? Oh. Did do a freeze, didn't it? Am I back now? Is it okay now? I'm just be finishing up in a minute anyway. Just thought I would put some thread on them and then finish. Of course we've got gold sticking in the back that it will come off in a minute, so let's... Yeah, I think that my phone is quite low on power. And, so I'm just going to make up the ones that I've done already. So you can see just adding a wee bit of gold makes them special. So if you imagine a wee parcel wrapped up with brown craft paper and some nice real red ribbon and then a wee tag on. And I think quite, apart from the gold leafing, they're quite, what do you call it, green. Environmentally friendly. Yeah, my phone's, yeah. So just use a bit of linen thread. Yeah, the gold dottage, I mean, come on Glenna, what's not to love? Yeah, pretty, pretty. So you could do that on them all if you wanted, or just on some. So we've got, as I say, we've got linen thread. Also got the gold and silver twine that comes with the elegantly set. Is it elegant? Yeah, Tammy, I was running out, but my pot, I got a new pot, yep. I got a new pot, it came yesterday, so I've never had a UPS delivery on a Saturday, but they must be working extra just now. So I got them yesterday. So you see the difference between having the gold and not having the gold, yep. So we also have that, what did I just tell you? I have this one, yeah, Simply Elegant trim. So again, you could do that. So take a bit of the Simply Elegant, and you could have a bit. I think this is a bit plasticized, the Simply Elegant. So it just depends on how environmentally friendly you wish to be. But I become aware a couple of years ago that the wrapping paper that we use in the UK doesn't all biodegrade very easily. So I thought, you know, craft paper does. So, and you can pretty it up. You can stamp on the craft paper as well for your wrapping if you want to. So there you can do that, and you can tie a wee knot at the end if you want. And then it's easy to loop on. Just trim that off. So there you know, you can pretty it up and add more gold, or you can just have some linen thread, or you can use linen thread. And I think this one I used two, you know, doubled up the linen thread. So you can vary what you want. So what, we got 3 left. Okay, then we'll put them on, and then I'll spread them out, and you can, so if I cut a bigger bit of that and use it double. I know, I was surprised, Tammy, but I think the courier companies are kind of trying to clear their decks ready for the onslaught. Poor guys. You know, out delivering in that weather yesterday, it was foul. Then people moaning that their parcels are a bit wet. Well, do you know, your courier was a bit wet too. I love these Gildan flakes, I just do, Shirley, yep. So has everybody had a nice heat by the fire? You're welcome to stay as long as you like, but still be going away to get my dinner. So there with gold. So you could do the parcel up with the gold as well. I think gold works better than silver along with the craft because it's kind of warm colours. Well, I went to see Mum yesterday, so we actually went over the South Queensferry, whatever you call it, Queensferry crossing, in the snow yesterday. Are you all warming your toes by the fire? Yeah, I like to warm another part of my anatomy by the fire. That's what we say. Come away in and warm your bum by the fire. And yet today was so beautiful. So we went to Glasgow today to take the children back, so it was lovely going through it today. But we were glad to be back home in the warm again, where we belong. I think we're nearly done. I think I've got about 8 done or something like that. So, and chatted, obviously, if I was concentrating. One more, we'll do that one. I'm not thinking, I'm just picking up whatever comes. Dreich, that's a great word. That's a good Scots word, that one. That's what you say yesterday, it was gaidreich. Hey Amanda, in you come. Just finishing off, but it was just a simple one. It won't be hard for you to work out what we've been doing, but we'll have a look at them. Just three colours, some stamps and some craft cards, and you can do your tags and be organised. And I think these will mostly be, maybe apart from the gold thread, these are mostly biodegradable, because let's face it, most of them will get chucked out with the wrapping paper on Christmas Day. But I think they look parcels look quite stylish in craft paper with a big red bow and a nice tag. So let's just tidy up a wee bit and let you see. You know, I'm saying tidy up, I mean shove everything to the side and clean the paper. Oops. And there you have a wee play. 1, 2, that one going that way. 3, 4, we've got this one that we did the gilded leafing on. So we've got 7 done and had a blather. So there you go. As I say, it's not been rocket science, but it's been lovely to chat with you all and just relax. And that's what stamping for me is all about. It's just relaxing with friends and just doing it your way. So thanks for coming in and having a wee sit by the fire and a wee chat. And I hope it's inspired you all to just keep it simple this Christmas. They are pretty, aren't they? I especially appreciate Glenna reminding me to do dotage. totally appreciate that, because it did make the difference, didn't it? I think I'm running out of power, Shirley, so I'm going to go. I'm going to say bye-bye. I think, yeah. I think the internet's not that good as well. So thanks very much, everyone, for coming and joining me. And let me see on Jazzle Dazzle and Friends what you make, what your Christmas tags are this year. I like to see what everybody's up to. Take care, everyone. Love you all. Bye.